Okay, so as everybody knows, Bubba Brewski over there, he's kind of taking Spencer Knight under the wing, teaching him how to be a goalie. So I figure, the ladies love Francisco, right? So I'm teaching Spencer how to get with the hot chickies, teaching him how to dance, how to dress, all the... Spencer, that's a face mask, not a jockstrap. Hey, you still look good though.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1, drop!
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
All right, so we got the Rangers tonight. Spencer Knight is in goal, and it's one of those ESPN Plus games that we all hate. Now, I don't expect 8 goals tonight. 4-3 Panthers in overtime. We got to get 2 points out of this. I don't want to have any. I don't want to have a sour taste in my mouth as we go to the break here. You know what I mean? Now Thornton is out for Toronto is in. I kind of had a feeling about that. Chase Prisky draws in, and Lucas Carlson is out. All right, Carlson hasn't been bad, hasn't been great. Prisky was okay, but I guess we're just going to continue to rotate that 6th spot. I don't know what the hell happened to Levy. I know they put him on on IR, but as far as what the injury is, we haven't heard. But that's been the knock on that kid, right? That's why we got him for so cheap. He can play, but he never stays healthy. So we're definitely going to need a guy. Might need 2 guys, depending on how, we've got to have a healthy 7 and 8D, right? And so far, the guys we've put in have been okay. Brisky's going to get a test tonight, so we'll see how that goes. Other than that, end of the road trip, and then we have a couple of games this weekend. When we have the All-Star game, we have the skills competition. Going to be covering that as best as I can, and then we got a couple of weeks off. So let's finish this off with 2 big points, guys. All right, so it's 1-1 after 1, and this is going to be an ESPN Plus bitch session. So I can't tell you about the Rangers' first goal because even though I have an account and I have the receipts that I've been paying with my PayPal, I logged in to ESPN Plus and I'm logged in and it's saying, oh, in order to watch the game, you have to create a new account. You have to sign up again. So I literally had to sign up again. So they're getting a phone call tomorrow. So I missed the first 5 minutes of the game. Then we had a goal called off. Tippett with a beautiful laser of a shot. He's heating up. They called it back for offsides. I would like to give you my opinion on whether it was offsides or not, but ESPN Plus did not show the replay. They showed the referees looking at the frickin' screen, but they didn't show the replay on the TV. It's odd. You would almost think that's what they would do on a hockey broadcast. And then Brandon Montour had a tripping penalty. Stu texted me that doesn't look like tripping. Mikey texted me, yeah, it looks like Montour tripped somebody. I'd love to give you my opinion on that, but ESPN Plus didn't show the replay. Are you starting to see what I'm saying here? You guys got a problem over there on ESPN Plus. You don't know hockey from a schmata, all right? Get your shit together. It's 1-1 after 1. All right, so it's 3-2 Rangers after 2. Where do we start? Now I know you could say Spencer Knight didn't handle the puck great, and I've been one that has consistently complained about that. But come on, Ekblad, come on, Uyghur, one of you guys, neither one of you can handle the puck. I mean, it's on your stick. It's not perfectly placed, but. And then Spencer just a short and right in between the legs, and then the last one he didn't have any chance. That was just complete. We're being outplayed. Panthers completely being outplayed. We are still buying our own juice here right now. Okay, we've had some power play opportunities. Way too much overpassing. The Rangers are taking away those long passes. They're clogging it up. Just shoot the damn puck. Just shoot it and see what happens. Because you just continue to get your passes intercepted just like the Lightning did last year to us in the playoffs. Now, I said 4-3 Panthers. It's 3-2. So if we come back and tie it, win in overtime, we could still possibly get 2 points out of this. At this time, if we can get 1 point out of this game, I'm okay. I'm all right. Back-to-back, second of a back-to-back at New York is not optimal. Spencer Knight's not playing his best hockey right now. They don't look focused. But, somebody might say, they're tired on the back-to-back. But come on. Come on, guys. Wake up. Get it together. Well, 5-2 Rangers, the fifth being an empty netter. So let's just get this part out of the way. We'll start over here. There's a certain percentage of this game that went this way because this is our third game in 4 nights. End of a back-to-back. When you're playing at a team like at the Rangers, let's face it, if another team comes into our building and they just played last night, we pretty much expect to whoop their butt. So some of that had an effect tonight. Problem is, what we lacked was, our normal speed, complete energy. Okay. The problems, though, are the same problems over and over and over again. And, we're going to score our goals. I'm not concerned we only got 2 goals tonight. But defensively, now I know Spencer Knight has not been great handling the puck. I've mentioned that multiple times. And again, tonight, he did not have a good night, but like the goal that ended it, the goal that made it 4-2 was on the power play. Spencer's playing the shooter, and Forsling just completely loses his man. Doesn't he? I mean, it's one thing if Spencer doesn't realize he's there, but the defenseman's job is just literally to make sure nobody sneaks in behind you and a pass goes through the crease and the guy is right there. So the point being is that defensive inconsistencies. She keeps falling off the shelf. I'm going to have to put her somewhere else. Defensive inconsistencies. Now normally Forsling is our best, most consistent defenseman, and he made some really good plays tonight. But the point is that not all Knight didn't have a good game, didn't have a terrible game. Ekblad and Weegar, like I said, could you blame it on a not perfect handling of the puck by Spencer Knight? Yes. Do you need Ekblad and Weegar to not give up the puck in our own zone? Yes. Fight for it a little bit. Come on. And by the end of the game, I mean, Brunette has been... If there's anything that hasn't changed or that maybe has even amplified from Q is the line blender. I don't know what the lines were by the end of the game, and really any night that it's a tight game where we don't know what the lines are. I don't know if it's bad changes on the road or just he just says anybody just go play. Who wants to play? I don't know, but it was one shift with Lundell and Lomberg and Vetrano, full shift. And then I think Duclair was up on the top line and Bennett or Tippett was down. I don't know where anybody was by the end of the night. And what I noticed tonight also was when we're really going well, like we did against Columbus, okay? And we're just passing over here, and we're backhanded, and we're reverse backhanded, and we've got our eyes closed, and we're shooting the puck behind us and making all these wild, crazy passes and all these great plays. When we play a team like that and their defense is playing loose and soft, it looks great. However, consistently when we play a team that is a harder playing, checking team where they're playing a little bit more of a better style of defense, we don't really seem to adjust all that well on offense. We continue to try to make the long cross-ice passes and consistently they're getting intercepted and pucks out of the zone. And we're not adjusting to that. Certainly not on the power play. So, all right. We have the best record in the league at the All-Star break. Not a problem. That was not Bobrovsky out there. Spencer Knight's, he's doing what young goaltenders do. All right? And we can afford it. It's okay. We didn't lose this game because of Spencer Knight. Offensively, obviously, at home, and when we're fresh, unstoppable. We won't always be at home and we won't always be fresh in the playoffs. And then it comes to the defense. And the defense is still a work in progress. Now, normally, Forsling made that one bad play. I wasn't necessarily trying to single him out. I was making the point that that last goal wasn't on Spencer Knight. And I know there's been a lot of talks, Stu and I have talked about it, we talked about it on the stream, about splitting up Ekblad and Weegar and maybe putting Forsling up top there with Ekblad. Something got to change. Something has to solidify these guys a little bit. And for the love of me, I don't know why. Was Prisky even on the ice? How many times did you see Prisky even on the ice? We basically played with 5D tonight. Unless he was just that invisible. So, it's a disappointing end to this part of this season. What we've learned so far about this team is that we have a ridiculously good offense. The goaltending, especially Bobrovsky, is significantly better than last year. And the defense is moderately improved. Moderately. No great shakes. We need a guy. We need a guy that, for whatever reason the coaches don't feel comfortable putting Forsling up top, we need a guy that they feel comfortable putting him up top with Ekblad so we can move Weegar down and split them up. Do I believe that that's going to completely fix the defense? It's going to make it as good as it's going to get with these guys. Disappointing to see how this went, but like I said, if I'd be a little bit more concerned if we had both come into the game with the same amount of rest. We played 3 games in 4 nights. They didn't play. The last game they played was Sunday, so they had Monday off. That has an effect. There's no way around that. Not making excuses. The Rangers outplayed us completely. Shesterkin made the saves when he needed to. So, can't take that away from them. I don't want to play them in the playoffs. I'll tell you that right now. Not interested. Now they're a bad matchup for us, and that's another part to it. There's other teams that we match up better with, but if it ends up Panthers, Rangers come out of that bracket, we better figure the hell out how to play this team a little bit tougher. All right, that's enough. Appreciate a ton of new subscribers. The videos are really doing well. I really, really appreciate that. Tomorrow morning I will be back with Stu. And then I'm probably going to make a video or 2 on the football channel because so much happened today with football. But I'm going to keep that over there on Flying Fluffy Football. And there'll only be one hockey video tomorrow, the one with Stu and I. And then watch for a community post tomorrow night or the following morning, and I'll kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm doing for the All-Star weekend, and any possible live streams and stuff like that coming up next week, since I'll have to schedule them since it won't be an automatic because there won't be any games. So, but I'm definitely going to do the cover the skills competition and the game itself too, the All-Star game. So that's for sure. All right, guys, appreciate all the support. Disappointing way to end this part, but we're still in first place. First place is first place.